It's unique. I feel everybody's situation is different, but most definitely you gotta think of tomorrow, and not just today. So the decisions you make, you should most definitely consider, long term, and I think that's the difference. Let's not be so short term on everything now. Let's be patient, on a lot of different things, and most definitely investing is one of them.
How do you choose what businesses you get involved in?
Really just following my heart, really. Everything that I've really done up to this point was something that, something I really, something I really had love or a passion for.
Yeah.
Because if it's lifestyle, I feel like, we gonna win at it. You know what I mean? If it's, fashion, if it's, something to deal with, because, we give a lot of game. We leaders when it come to that type of stuff.
Yeah, you're not just throwing your name, attaching your name
Nah.
So much has happened between your first album and now. Talk to me about have you changed as a person? Like your friends around changed?
You gotta change. You gotta change as a person. You gotta get better. Times change. Your position change, your rank change, your power change, your influence change. And all these things, hopefully you could use them in a positive way where you and your team could benefit from them.
Do you feel like being financially smart is one of the reasons why you'll basically be rich forever? Why you're a hood billionaire, so to speak?
I most definitely think that's real important, you know what I mean? Just, that just, it all leads back to your lifestyle, longevity and, just taking advantage of the situations and opportunities you have. And I feel just, through the past and, in so many different eras and times, we seen people that was just so successful, or appeared successful and ended up, in different situations. So most definitely, I want to grow. I want to continue to grow.
Who inspired you coming up in the game?
Man, who inspired me, man? I was just inspired by really both coasts. I just remember when the NW wave hit, I was still in elementary school, man. And, the storytelling that Ice Cube and, the crew over there was doing, and then I think it was the fashion and the style of the East Coast. When I saw them Dookie ropes and I saw, them 500 SEL diesel convertible Mercedes and them convertible IROCs. Of course, these youngsters don't know what they is because I was a youngster then, and I was like, yo, man, we got to get on our hustle. We got to turn up. When you make music, you got to please yourself. That's the only way you're going to continue to drive yourself for doing this for so long. And if you don't agree or like what, the type of records that's, being made, it's other stores you could walk in. True, what I'm saying? We do this for the people that's in line when we pull up to the venues. We do this for the fans that we love that was standing in line last night to get they self-made 3 CD covers made. And those are the people who we talking to. Those are the ones we making music for. I'm going to keep it real. When I do interviews 20 in a day, I like to sit with shit that makes sense with me. You understand? And a lot of times the games don't, but the hustle always do. That's why when you see me, I got a 250,000 piece on, because I used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches when we came up. And we don't have time to play games. Niggas die where I'm from. SWAT stand on the roof, nigga, and shoot 2-2-3s. I don't know how to play with niggas. I don't know how to ask and answer frivolous questions. But I respect you being a hustler, because you sitting here, but you gotta hustle. I'm just telling you. And the brand gotta hustle.
In the scheme of like everybody, from like the Jay and Kanye down to like a newcomer, and where do you see yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because you're the boss, right?
Most definitely.
But do you feel like you've peaked? Do you feel like you're there?
Nah, most definitely not. I mean, I feel like the biggest moves that's happening in our generation are things that we just created in the last few years. I mean, from apps and Instagram, Twitter, so on and so forth. These the biggest. These are $1 billion plays that's coming together in 2-3 years, a short period of time. So you got to look at things differently from when you approach them. Maybe from to now, you got to just put the right teams together now, and you could be on a whole nother ball game. And once you put yourself in a position where you can afford to finance some of these ideas and try some of these things, it's a good chance if you
But do you put yourself up there with like,
as far as
like
and
let's
as
say
far
like
as
somebody like Puff,
and let's
or
say
Jay.
as far as my peers, you know, I absorbed game. You know, Jay brought me to New York and signed me to Def Jam Records. Puff was one of the first dudes that, you know, showed me what a real bag of money looked like here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so.
He showed you a bag.
Oh, yeah, the big homie done gave me a bag. That's G-Talk. Shout out to Puff Daddy, bad boy. Yeah, you already know Ciroc Boys forever, you understand?
But do you aspire to be on their neck? Or do you think you're on their neck already?
I'm in the back of their mind.
Can you tell me a number? Where are we at with the Wingstops right now? How many Wingstops does Rick Ross has his hand in?
You know, I think, right, man, the way I'm feeling right now, it ain't even about the numbers no more, man. It's just about, you know, it's about the plays we executing and, you know, just us, you know, whatever it is we got, we just doing the best with what we doing and, you know, we keep growing and that's what's happening, you know what I mean? So I'm happy to see, you know, the team, you know, from the managers, the team, all the new, you know, the new people that's bringing that new energy. That's what's making this Boss Wings thing grow, you know?
That feeling got to be priceless. You got kids coming in, want to take these pictures with you, see you in person. What's this all like for you, just overall?
I think at the end of the day, man, I think, you know, I also feel good just showing them that other side of fast money or music money. Or it's called investing in what you love. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I love. So, you know, this is what we invested in and we build it, you know, around the family. And a lot of times that's what dudes do. They get the money bag and then go build it with everybody but the family. You know, it take time, but I think that's how you're supposed to do that.
When can you consider it's enough hustling? Or and I know as a hustler, it's never enough hustle. You never get enough. But when are you gonna sit there and say, "Alright, I'm done. I'm cool. I'm content with where I'm at right now. I'm gonna let
don't be content. You don't be content. You don't be content. You understand? You can never be content. This place is, it ain't content. It ain't built to be content. There's a difference when you rich and you supposed to be rich, and when you rich and you know you ain't supposed to be rich. I'm rich and I know I ain't supposed to be rich. I like my money physically and in bags, not what the bank say. You feel me? I like my shit where I can see it. I like to weigh my shit. Every 88 pounds, you better know what that means. Just know that. You feel me? You'll never retire. You'll never get tired.